different things, and we get something.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Bellingham, Madueke, it's a loose ball. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caught offside that time. Spence. Anderson. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vissa is onto it in a flash. Spence. Anderson. And it's Kane. Does really well to win the ball. Bellingham! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Madueke brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Masuaku, and it's played forward. Gehi makes the interception. Rice. Spence. Bellingham. Bellingham shifted upfield. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that was asking just too much of him. Masuaku forwards and with intent. Konsa wins the duel this time. Anderson. Madueke. Bellingham. Anderson. Spence tries to dink it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Anderson gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. And here's Rashford. Great chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. That's a cute ball. Tuanzebe, gently done. And the counter is on.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
He's through, now is he in? Pizza! Anderson. Yehi looks to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Wan-Bissaka driven forward. Bellingham. Spence looking for a runner. Madueke. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal! England! England take the lead! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sadiki. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yehi. Bellingham. That's tidy. Gets a foot in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's a throw-in. Mbemba. Twanzebe, aim forwards. Proves too strong. Rice. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. Anderson. And it's Rashford. Moved on forwards. Long ball looking to counter. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Now then, the ball's come loose. Wan-Bissaka, that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Konsa. Aim forwards. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Anderson chooses to go cross-field. Oh, great Vitsa! They've done it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gets it away. That is a great pick out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
O'Reilly.
Spence.
Oh, well measured. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Swings it across. Rice. Gehi is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's hit the crossbar!
Spence.
Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's well positioned here. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they've got rid. A corner it is then. Gehi getting this one clear. Wan-Bissaka. Twanzebe. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gehi. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Lofted upfield. Mbuku, gently done. That's a corner kick. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Masuaku forwards and with intent. Rice. Anderson, and he goes cross-field. O'Reilly. Rashford looking to add to his goal. That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Konsa. Madueke. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Konsa. Bellingham. Tries a measured ball. Always onto this. Twanzebe gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vitsa! And another try! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward. Masuaku, gently done. Can he finish?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Over to the left. And it's Masuaku. Out for a throw. Plenty waiting in the middle. Masuaku, and that's aimed into the middle. Gehi tries to clear. Now it's Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Konsa, aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Purring through the gears. Oh, it's come loose. Mutusami. And he has been fouled there. Rice gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tries to get it clear. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Masuaku. Nice fist. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone direct. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
That's really well cleared. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Keeper's got good distance on that. That has been cut short. Anderson, aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Kane! There's the whistle for half-time. England are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So once again, we're underway.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen any.
Pizza! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Anderson. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played towards the front line. Lovely, now then. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spence. Konsa. Rice. Konsa. Anderson. Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries a shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bellingham. Rashford is onto this. That pass has been well intercepted. Mutusami is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Konsa played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Anderson. Mutusami forwards and with intent. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Kane. This might smack Wiki! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. Mutusami. Now who's going to be first to this? Mutusami providing an outlet on that flank. Sadiki. Mutusami. Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mutusami in acres of space out wide. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose, and it's come back out to him. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Forward it goes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Has a look and plays it forward. The pass has gone astray. Yehi moved on forwards. Now it's Rashford. Well read, nice interception. Mutusami receives it in a good position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hit into the middle. Konsa can get it clear. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going direct. Spence attempts a clearance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spence. Mutusami, gently done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Mbuku, who does have an assist to his name. Anderson shifted upfield. Good running, strong and purposeful. Quality ball. Vissa. Now he's off and running. So much time and space here. Madueke. Rashford spread out to the left. Proves too strong. Oh, they can break here. He's found a way through. And that has been knocked clear. It's run loose here. Rice, he's gone direct here. Twanzebe, and that's really well manoeuvred. Vitsa! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. England do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Spence, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Rashford. Aim forwards. Mbuku. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, long ball upfield. Oh, it's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rice, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bit of a misjudgment. Anderson. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Twanzebe wins the duel this time. Masuaku, gently done. Anderson. O'Reilly. Can he latch on to this? Rashford. A chance to play it in. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mutusami is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes forward. Bellingham. Anderson. Madueke. Kane. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Brilliantly cut out. Gehi clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's very neat. Can he deliver? No way through, so back it comes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Madueke. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Here's a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's played forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Out to the right, James, and it's lofted through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. James. Yehi. Byrne. Rice. Rashford.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Rashford. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Mbemba, nicely aimed pass. Takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Anderson. Yehi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Vitsa! And that's a real chance missed. Mbuku, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Could be danger here. Yehi forwards and with intent. Now it's Kane. Madueke. England don't have many options and time is running out. Into the last 5 minutes. Konsa is there and he can get that clear.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rashford.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham. Anderson. Played out to the right. That's a throw. Sadiki. Bisa looks to get on the end of this. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Clearly not happy with that. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Byrne has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That wasn't the greatest of balls. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rashford. Eze. Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Nice control. Needs a quality cross. It's anyone's ball now. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. James. And it's Rashford. And here's Kane. England have a free kick. Oh, he's found him in space. Rashford. Rashford! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pinged towards the front line. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Konsa played up towards the front line. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Wan-Bissaka. Applies the finish! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Wan-Bissaka, oh, good-looking ball. Konsa. Eze. Bellingham. Rashford. Pickle does really well to win the ball there. Burn. Eze. And it's Rashford. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Bellingham. And here's Watkins. Now it's Kane. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a cracking ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Deftly away. Delivered across. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Played towards the other side. Burn. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Wan-Bissaka, aim forwards. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yehi. Burn. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Burn. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Firmly met. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
James, and he goes cross-field. Searching pass he's played there. Burn is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Konsa. Bellingham. Watkins stood his ground strongly. Bellingham, oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. James, it's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Mbuku making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbuku chips it through. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Oh, a delicate chip through. He can get that clear. And here's Kane. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
James. Konsa. Yehi. Eze. Bellingham. James. Watkins. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Masuaku. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Kayembe. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. That's been slipped through. And he thumps it clear. Yehi. Anderson. Bellingham. Kane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Konsa. Oh, good ball. That's going to go a long way. Anderson. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. And back to the goalkeeper. Konsa. Yehi. Yehi, gently done. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Konsa with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Up towards the front line. Watkins. Goes for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Tuanzebe moved on forwards. Pickford clears it away. Bellingham. Watkins. Now it's Kane. Kane is flagged offside.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. I think think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for England. Number 8. Coming onto the position is number 17.
Bellingham. Rodgers. Burn. Rashford gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rodgers shifted upfield. Wissa. Oh, shoots! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Number 20.
So all square. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So this one to set the tone. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Ronda is the next to run the gauntlet.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
England from one behind. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
England are looking to keep pace here. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Pickford must save it. That's it! It is done! So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Well, we're on the way. Madueke. Bellingham. England have a free kick. Kept it out somehow.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that's been well dealt with. Madueke, too strong for his opponent there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Gehi getting this one clear. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Konsa. Konsa, gently done. Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Bissa played out towards the right wing. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Twanzebe attempts a clearance. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. Gehi. It's Rashford! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Mbemba. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Lovely ball. Vitsa! And yes, it's there! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
After 6 minutes, please. Number 20.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. keeper's got good distance on that. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Sadiki. Spence. Konsa. Rice. Yehi. O'Reilly. Has a quick glance. Do have a chance to counter here. Bisa. Oh, good spread. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madueke. Kane. And the counter is on. Oh, that whistle's gone. That's a foul. He can get that clear. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And that's a dangerous ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. Can he spark a counter here? Proves too strong. Mutusami showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mutusami, gently done. Bisa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Dinks one through. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Clearly not happy with that. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, this looks sharp. Vitsa! And they've got rid.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mutus. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Kane. Now it's Kane.
England really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Kane clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gehi chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Clipped into space. Gets into some space. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Mbuku forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Kane. Bellingham. Bellingham, now he's got space here. Tuanzebe with the clearance. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. There's the shot! No mistake! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Kane simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's played forward. Anderson. Out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Sadiki. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Spence. Spence. Madueke, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from.
It's Rashford! And that has skimmed the post.
Rashford, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Masuaku, aim forwards. It's a threatening ball, purring through the gears. And the shot! O'Reilly. And it's Rashford. "30 minutes gone." Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford. Anderson. O'Reilly. Moved on forwards. Gets it away. That'll be a throw. Anderson. Bellingham. Mbuku. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great position here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's through. Vitsa! And that certainly packed a punch. Anderson. Spence. Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's shifting for shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice. Bellingham, who has set up 2 goals. Spence. Madueke. Madueke has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Kane. Great chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bellingham. Spence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Brilliantly cut out. Wan-Bissaka, oh, good-looking ball. Madueke knocks it out wide. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Decent chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great ball if he can get there. Madueke! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbemba. Aim forwards. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Masuaku. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Madueke? Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Stop, it had to be. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Gets his head on it! Masuaku forwards and with intent. Mbemba goes forward. Rice, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rice makes the interception. Konsa. Spence, and it's lofted through here. Could be danger here. It's Rashford! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
England get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbuku with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tries to get it clear. Rice. Rice proves just a little bit. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
England do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Gehi. O'Reilly. Rashford. Bellingham. Rice. Aim forwards. Anderson cuts it out. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spence. Konsa. Anderson. Spence. Konsa. Rice. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mbemba gets it away. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Gehi, gently done. O'Reilly. And here's Kane. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Try! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Twanzebe moved on forwards. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Rashford. Bellingham, and he's lost his big chance! Taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Konsa. Anderson. Konsa. Rice is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wan-Bissaka tries making a foray down the right. Rice, done delicately. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Spence. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
O'Reilly
are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Mbemba, and the keeper's got it again. Played towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Masuaku. That's a lovely, neat pass. O'Reilly. Rice. Aim forwards. And it's Kane. Proves too strong.
Kane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Anderson. O'Reilly. Rashford. This looks promising. Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lovely bit of skill. Mbuku tries to dink it through. And here's Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nice physical challenge. Twanzebe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anderson. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Masuaku. Masuaku, gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Anderson. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, smashing header! Anderson. Madueke. Anderson. Gehi moved on forwards. Masuaku, nicely aimed pass. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, what a pizza! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Spence.
Anderson. Spence. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Twanzebe. Vissa. Now he's off and running. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Vissa! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Spence. Madueke. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Rashford. Very nicely done. That'll be a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbemba driven forward. Now this could be a real chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
After 75 minutes, number 7.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rice. Kane. Rashford could try cutting inside here. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rice plays it short. A chance to play it in. Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Masuaku gets a cross in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rashford. Burn. Proves too strong.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham. Madueke. Oh, sweet feet. Spence. Anderson. Rice. Good take, and is he in?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Konsa. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tuanzebe, aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Konsa. England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gehi looks to the other side. Spence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Witzer! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Long ball looking to counter.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bellingham. Madueke. And and he shoots!
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Konsa. James. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Madueke. James. Madueke in acres of space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. James, crossing, Eze! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Wan-Bissaka, deep into stoppage time. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield, and that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. It is now or never. Time is against them. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well timed, excellent interception. That is lovely. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full.
Substitution for England. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 19.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
So that's it for today. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. Rice. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Masuaku. Mbemba. Up towards the front line. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sadiki, nice physical challenge. And here's Kane. Bellingham, played out wide. He's found some space. Now can he find a finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Konsa, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gehi. Rice. Rashford. Spence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Spence. Madueke. He has found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
It's Kane!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Wan-Bissaka, aim forwards. Rice. O'Reilly. Moved on forwards. Played down the flank. Kane. Oh, great shapes to shoot! Masuaku. Bisa is onto it in a flash. O'Reilly. Konsa. Anderson. Gehi. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. And here's Rashford. Bellingham. Rice. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Masuaku. England are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made the...
Vitsa! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pinged towards the front line. Bisa is flagged offside. Gehi. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford!
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Konsa. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bellingham. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbuku. That looks a good ball through. England have got themselves in front very early here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rashford. And it's been played through. He's in here! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Anderson. Gehi, and he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Madueke played into space. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Vitsa! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Over to the left. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's very neat. Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. Anderson played out to the left flank. Wan-Bissaka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That had too much on it. England have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, he's having a shot! Kane. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Masuaku can get it clear. Has a quick glance. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. Kane. Shot, surely! That has been knocked clear. Spence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, off the bar! Masuaku forwards and with intent. Mbuku. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rashford. He's found a way through. Played into space out wide. Kane finds himself offside. Bellingham. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Kane. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Twansebe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Kane. Twansebe wins the duel this time. Mbuku do have a chance to counter here. Pickford sends that a long way. Mutusami, gently done. That's an excellent interception. Spence shifted upfield. Yehi. O'Reilly. Looks to the other side. Spence. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Masuaku. That's a lovely, neat pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he cuts out the supply. Mbuku. And the counter is on. That's an imaginative pass. Risa gets flagged offside. Succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Rashford. Shot a goal! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Fonseca is there, and he can get that clear. That's good defending, very good defending. Rice has created 1 goal already. Played towards the other side. O'Reilly. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Quality ball. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spence, aim forwards. O'Reilly. And it's Rashford. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nice looking ball. Now it's Kane. Madueke. Spence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way. And that's a good... And the shot! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So is this the start of a comeback? Strong running down that left flank. Tries a deft little... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
So now the difference is 3. Rissa chasing after it. O'Reilly. And it's Rashford. Twanzebe, early ball out from the back. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Spence. Now what about this cross? Climbs up big! Just needed better contact. Masuaku moved on forwards, and he's there to clear it. Madueke has got himself a free kick. Played with finesse, clearly not happy with that. Bellingham. Madueke. Lovely ball and a real Kane! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Twanzebe, forwards and with intent. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mbemba does really well to win the ball there. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa getting this one clear. Bisa. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Knocks it out wide. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku, gently done. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's looking at the referee. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.